Hey everyone, welcome, and today is High Fidelity Mockup Day. I've been waiting for this. Are you ready? I am totally ready. Let's go. At last, the day we've been waiting for is here. High Fidelity Mockups, my favorite part of the design process, and I think it's true for a lot of people. In this video, we're going to be taking the wireframes for the beta version of the Akamai website and turning them into high fidelity, beautiful mockups. If you missed the video with the wireframes, be sure and click on the card right there. So first, I know the question you're probably wondering.
Who am I? I don't know.
Well, I know. My name is Mark Moran, and I've been a web designer for over 20 years. I teach web design at the University of Hawaii, West Oahu. Akamai Websites is where I help new and aspiring web designers level up their professional and freelancing game by providing tips, techniques, and tutorials just like this one. So as you may remember, and because I just said it, I'm building a 3-page beta website for Akamai Websites. This is a precursor to the full website I'm going to build out later. So we put together a sitemap, we put together wireframes, and today I'm going to take all of that with the branding I've done before and create a high fidelity mockup in AdobeXd. So I've been thinking about this for a little while now, and I've been seeing some of the struggles that some of my students have with design. And I realized design is sort of tricky, and there's a few things you need to keep in mind when you approach a design project like this. The first thing is design takes practice. You have to iterate, because your first design is never your best. Even your last design is never your best, but it's just the last one you have to do because you got to turn it in. Realize you can always improve the design, you can always get better, you can always perfect what you're working on, even though perfect is an abstraction, not really possible, but you get the idea. But because of the nature of this quick launch, I don't really have the ability to iterate as much as I would normally do on a real project during my day job. The other thing to keep in mind is that design takes a team. You need feedback to improve as a designer. Now, when you're in school, you get feedback from your peers or from your instructors, and that's very helpful. But in the professional world, you need your team members, your colleagues, to help you improve your design process. You can't design in a vacuum. You need those other people to help you improve. So find people you can trust to give you good advice. And you need to develop some thick skin. Sometimes it's hard to hear when your design approach isn't really that great, but in the long run, they're trying to help you improve. And so just be grateful for the opportunity to learn something new and try something new. And worst case scenario, if it doesn't work, at least you learn something. Number 3, design takes time. You can't rush the design process. There's no such thing as cramming for a design project. You have to be patient with the process and let it unfold naturally. Take time away from your design, come back to it, and then iterate on what you did before. A clear mind, even 15 minutes doing something else and then coming back, is really helpful for the design process. And finally, number 4, design takes focus. You can't design while distracted. Focus on what you're doing and really put your energy and thought process into it. Find the zone of design. If you're designing while you're watching TV on one screen and you're listening to someone over here do something else and you're listening to music and a podcast, that won't work. Focus on your design, maybe some chill beats in the background, some nice classical music, something to sort of set the tone, and then just dive into it. You'd be amazed at how quickly time can fly when you're really in the zone with your design. And there's a lot more. To be honest, that's a topic for another video. So, be sure and subscribe to the channel so when I make a video about the design process and how to improve your design process, you'll be in the know. Okay, so let's get into the design. I'm going to jump on the computer into AdobeXd, so let's check it out. So again, I'm going to time-lapse this sucker because, who doesn't love a good design time-lapse anyway? And like I said, I wish I had more time to work on this design, but I'm okay with doing them without a lot of iterations just because I know I'll be working on the full site designs pretty soon. So I'm okay with these being what will be on the web for a couple months while I build out the rest of the stuff. Okay, there we have it. I wouldn't say this is my best work, but it's the best for right now. And as I said earlier, I'll be able to fine-tune things with a full site design in the coming weeks and months. Speaking of which, I've been thinking a lot about what I'm going to do on the channel here in the coming weeks and months, and I don't want to jump right back into this process of design. I want to provide a few one-off videos on specific topics that I think will be really helpful for people, maybe using specific tools or showing how to accomplish specific things with WordPress or with page builders or with AdobeXd or other tools that I use in my day-to-day work. So if you'd like to see something specific, be sure and leave a comment below so that I know what you need and how I can help you progress forward. And of course, if you want to get in on all that goodness, be sure and subscribe, hit the bell icon for notifications, and don't forget to smash that like button. It's the icon that looks like the thumbs up down below. Yeah, I know they probably know what it looks like. I'm just, I'm being comprehensive. I'm trying to give them the full picture. I don't know, because I'm trying to be helpful. No, you're not helpful. Look, can we talk about this later? I'm in the middle of filming a video for the channel. What do you mean what channel? The Akamai website's channel. All these videos I've been doing for so long. You know what? Just stop calling me, okay? I need to finish this. Just, oh my God, he'll keep calling me. He'll keep calling me. He'll keep calling me.
He'll keep calling me. He'll keep calling me until I come over. He'll make me feel guilty. This is ridiculous, okay? I'll go.
And that is it for this video. In the next one, I'll be building out the structure of the site in WordPress, so be sure not to miss that. But as long as you're waiting around, why not follow me on social media at Akamai Websites, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Now, full disclosure, I don't really update those as much as I should, but I have big plans for social media in the future. So why not subscribe now so when the clock hits midnight and the pumpkin turns into the carriage, you're ready. Wait, that's not right. And this brings us to the question of the week. I would like to know, what do you like to use when you create a mockup? Or have you ever created a mockup? I used XD in this video, but a lot of people like Figma, they like Sketch. If you're old school, you might use Photoshop, Illustrator, InDesign, GIMP, or maybe use something like Affinity Designer. Let me know in the comments below. Hey, thank you so much for being here. You guys are awesome. The world is awesome. Everything is awesome.
Awesome!
Everything is awesome.
And until next time, stay Akamai.